We're coming in too fast! Damn! Air brake failure! They blew too early! I'm losing her! Brace for impact!
Chief? Chief, can you hear me? At last! Are you alright? Can you move?
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Halo Combat Evolved. Today we are playing level 2 called Halo, just like the name of the game. And yeah, if you remember from last time, we just, what's the word I'm looking for? Escape podded, ejected, evacuated, that's what it is, from the Pillar of Autumn, which also came to crash land on the ring. So we are going to go look for other survivors and watch our backs for the Covenant along the way. I don't think so like I said last episode, we're listening to the classic soundtrack instead of the remaster soundtrack, which is very similar and faithful. I just prefer the original, but it doesn't seem to be mixed very well with the game. How did that give me a double kill? That's weird. Technically you don't have to kill those banshees. If you run past them, they don't like follow you. I think it's interesting they introduced them so early though. Oh yeah, so something that's both interesting and kind of infuriating about the first game is that when you crouch, oh gosh, you actually can't move the stick all the way to crouch walk. If I push the stick all the way forward, Master Chief just stands up and starts running again. So you can only push the stick like halfway. I'm not actually sure, like, if I use the keyboard. Oh, okay. So the keyboard is hold to crouch. So you have to hold the crouch button to move. Which I think it was on the original Xbox. I don't know if you ever played the original Xbox, but the controller was a lot different. So it might have been. And I mean, you can set it up on the controller to crouch to toggle. I just prefer push to toggle. Because it's always kind of awkward to me to hold the stick and like move with it at the same time. So I prefer toggle crouch. You want to stay out of sight of these drop ships, or else that gun on the back will destroy you. It just shreds through your shields and your health. So yeah, I don't think I mentioned this last episode, even though I showed it a couple times. Just happenstance. If you punch an enemy, it does a lot of damage. But if you punch them in the back, it's actually an insta-kill. There was a tutorial for it in the last episode, like there was an enemy that's facing his back to you and you're supposed to punch him in the back. But I kind of just glossed over it because I was talking about something else. I think that means Sergeant... Oh, here he is. Sergeant Johnson. Probably the most indestructible character in any video game. Or I should say, like, the most indestructible non-player character. And we'll see why later. Although probably not really till the end. Oh no, my shields. Uh-oh. So obviously if you're getting shot at, just like any game with recharging. I guess I haven't really talked about the health yet. So this is one of the only 3, I think, Halos where you have health packs. So even though you have shields, you still have the health bar underneath, which does not recharge. So if you take health damage, you have to find a health pack to regenerate it. But the shields, of course, recharge. It usually leads to some interesting instances on like Legendary where you have like 1 bar of health. So basically if you lose your shields, you pretty much die. Because I think if your shields go down, you almost always lose a bar of health. That doesn't always seem to be the case, especially if you're on easy. But on difficulties like Legendary, if your shields go down, you're probably going to lose a bar of health. So it's better just to not let your shields go down all the way, so you don't have to worry about losing any health. Gosh. Wow, that's a late achievement. I got that at sometimes on the computer, the Xbox. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if it like picked up on my recorder, but you probably heard the little jingle. But yeah, for some reason on the PC, the Xbox achievements take forever to pop up. Like they pop up like 5 minutes after the Steam one does. It's kind of weird. Okay. So we were introduced to a new enemy. I think he got killed before I could talk about him. Let's see if they drop another one, because they're kind of interesting in Halo 1. You know, it's kind of funny. Last episode I talked about how the pistol was the best precision weapon, but if you look, it has a massive reticule. So like, even though it's like good for headshots, it still has a lot of like bullet variation and where it can actually end up. I think for the most part it'll go where you aim it, but like, yeah, like it just has such a big reticule. So even though this is the best pistol, sometimes it can be hard to get a headshot on the grunts' little heads. Oh, here they are. So these enemies that I just killed are jackals. So they have like a handheld shield. And that actually, you know, it like, so they can like block your bullets. But the interesting thing about them is there's not really a good way to kill them unless you like either get behind them or just shoot their hand a lot. Like there's really no quick way to kill them. In the later games, if you shoot, at least from Halo 3 I think onwards, I don't know about 2, I haven't played 2 enough, but if you shoot a jackal in the hand, it kind of like staggers them, and so you can hit them in the head. But in this game they don't really stagger when you, or I guess they do stagger, they just don't really do it in a way to where they expose their head.
Repeat. Any UNSC personnel respond. Roger, Echo 419. This is Fire Team Charlie. We read you. Is that you, Fohammer? Roger, Fire Team Charlie. Good to hear from you. Fohammer, we need transportation to the command shuttle. I'm on my way.
Look, more lifeboats. They're coming in fast. If those lifeboats make it down, the Covenant are going to be right on top of them.
Fohammer, we need you to disengage your Warthog. The Master Chief and I are going to see if we can save some soldiers. Roger, Cortana.
Alright.
Okay, Charlie Team, Warthog deployed. Saddle up and give them hell. Roger, Fohammer. Stand by to evac survivors and transport them to safety. That's affirmative.
Almost got landed on.
Staying on station. Fohammer out.
So this is kind of one of the nice things about Halo, is that they break up the shooting a lot with some. I'm gonna see if one of these guys wants to get in the in the passenger seat? I guess not. Sometimes if you have enough guys not die, you can have a guy left over who will get in the passenger seat, but I guess we had too many of them die. But yeah, the one nice thing about Halo is that they kind of break up the shooting sections with some vehicle sections, which is just a nice, different kind of gameplay. Usually, you want to be the one driving because the AI is brain dead when it tries to drive.
This cave is not a natural formation. Someone built it, so it must lead somewhere.
Yes,
I've hacked into
Cortana's
the Covenant
meme
data
line.
network. They're actually broadcasting tactical data on unencrypted channels. We should show them who they're dealing with. Master Chief, I'm going to use your suit's transcom system to monitor their chatter.
Yeah, I want to go this way. Were we gonna make it? Okay. I always forget there's that jump there, and sometimes I don't make it. Oh no.
Damn it, they're everywhere.
So something that's kind of interesting, I say that a lot, but it is kind of interesting. In this game, his nose was poking through his shield. The Marines like to stay in the cars a lot. Like if they're programmed to stay in the car, they'll pretty much stay in the car no matter what. In the later games, they'll usually get out when you do. Which can sometimes be worse because they're usually more safe in the car. Even though they're a stationary target, they have a bigger gun and a little better like protection than if they're just running around. They can get blown up or whatever, or just shot at. So there is an enemy right here. So you have two types of grenades in this game. You have the frag grenades, which are just your regular grenade, and then you have a sticky grenade, which does what it says and it sticks to things and then blows up. Well, it sticks to enemies, or you if you get one thrown at you. Alright, let's get back to the warthog. And then we can keep on going. These warthogs are... The warthog drives pretty heavy in this game. In a lot of the later Halos, they're really light, but in this game, they're pretty heavy. Like they kind of slide around a lot, like if you do that, but they're a lot more hefty too. Gosh, I always almost run into that wall.
Captain Keyes and the other survivors, we have a chance to coordinate an effective resistance.
This game doesn't really have the handbrake either. In the later games, you can like push the left trigger to use the handbrake and like, you know, drift and stuff. You do have a brake on this one if you just push backwards on the stick instead of forward. I don't know how effective that is though. Alright, so a nice thing about Halo 1 is that some levels, in fact maybe just this one, I don't remember, but a lot of it is actually pretty open. This level particularly, we have 3 places we need to go. They're marked by these little blinking lights. And we need to go rescue different like Marine squads. And so you can do them in any order, which is pretty interesting. You don't see that a lot
Survivors detected.
in FPS games.
Rocks.
There's another one. Oh, I'm good. Oh,
Alright, so I kind of want to get up to where... Here, we'll go this way. I kind of like to get up to where the other Marines are, so that... Because if you leave the car down there, they'll just get... I guess this is a good enough spot. But basically you want the car somewhere where the guy won't really get shot. There will be some drop ships that come in and drop off some enemies. So you don't want him to get like frickin' rained on while he's just chilling. Where the heck are all the enemies? Are they all dead? Oh, there's the dropship. So yeah, these drop pods got the ammo, which is nice. Some more grenades too. I think this is the only Halo where you can hold 4 grenades. I think you can only hold 2 of each grenade in all the other games. I could be, maybe Halo 2 you can hold 4. I can't remember. You know what? I take it back. I guess the Jackals do kind of stagger. They just don't stagger as nicely. So yeah, they aren't horrible to kill. For some reason, I remember them, like, not moving at all. Oh, I guess I left him in a bad spot. Sorry. I think it's funny that Master Chief frickin' pulls the slide every time he pulls out the pistol. But no shell gets ejected, so whatever. And I mean, I know it's so that like there has to be like a delay, so you can't just pull it out and start blasting. It's just like a gameplay thing, but it's still kind of funny.
Rot in hell! Cavalry has arrived. It's me. Hello. War Covenant approaching.
We have another dropship or 2 to go through. Yeah. You know, sometimes on the outdoor levels, like the daytime levels, the old graphics can actually be kind of nice. I think it's interesting how the ring is in a different spot depending on which graphics you're on. But sorry, I'm saying a lot. But yeah, when you get into dark areas, the frickin' like non-remastered graphics are so dark. I mean, it's kind of cool because it makes you actually have to use the flashlight, but at the same time, I just hate dark games, so I'm not a fan. Crap, I made a bad decision coming over here. This was dumb. Run! Basically just wasted that health pack because I just got shot down to where I was anyways. That's one of the things that a lot of people like about Halo is that it's a lot about your positioning, especially in the multiplayer, but even in the campaign. If you run into a situation there's not really a good way to escape. Like, the game rewards careful and strategic play a lot more than it rewards just, you know, running in guns blazing like a Call of Duty might. And I don't find it to be, at least on like the reasonable difficulties. On Legendary this ends up happening a lot, but on Normal and Heroic, usually you aren't like in the situation like you would be in Call of Duty where you're just kind of stuck behind cover. You just have to poke out, try to kill one enemy, and then hide again.
Survivors that need immediate dust off.
Roger, Cortana. On my way.
Alright, let's go see if the car's still alive.
And another near the head of the river. Hard to see from my altitude, but it looks like there are more survivors. Acknowledged. We're on our way.
Where the heck? Oh, here it is. This guy is probably... oh, wow, he actually has a lot of health. That's surprising. Are you trying to get in? Here, you can get in. Yeah. I think this is the only Halo where you can see your passenger's health, which is cool. Oh, this way, I think. Is the way we came from. Because now we have to go back out here and we have to try to find the next area with Marines. It's kind of easy. No matter how many times I play this level, I always get lost. It's kind of easy to get turned around and not know where the heck you're going. So a lot of times you can end up going to the same area you've already been. Like, I think this might lead us back to where we were. I think this is just another way to get there. But we'll check anyways. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is literally the path I just drove down. Maybe? I don't know. Who knows? This frickin' map is confusing. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, this happens every time. Gosh dang it. Crap. Yeah, in CE, one nice thing is that in Master Chief Collection, at least, I can't remember if this was the same for the regular anniversary version, but the restarts are like insanely fast. Like, you die and there's no loading, you're just like right back to where you were. It's pretty nice. It's nice for me too because I don't have to do a lot of editing. That isn't to say the checkpoints are great. Sometimes the checkpoints are absolute garbage. Like, you can play for like frickin', you know, like 5 minutes and then it won't put a checkpoint and you'll die and you'll have to lose a ton of progress. But for the most part, they're okay. Usually you can kind of force them too. If you know like a general area of where a checkpoint is gonna be, you can kind of like run through it. Basically the trick is though to just make sure that you aren't in combat or you aren't getting shot at. Because if you are, then obviously it's going to at least try not to give you checkpoints where you're in danger. Looks like I got a challenge. Nice. There goes a cosmetic unlock for me. That was a clean jackal kill. I love when I can kill jackals in just one hit. If you can get them while they're running. Yeah, see how he's like set up now? Or if you can get them when they're running or when they do their stupid roll. That's usually the best time to get him in the head. Where's the purple elite? There he is. Oh no, I'm getting shot at by the frickin' dropship. Stop shooting me. Wow, that guy wanted me dead. He was like right on my tail. Oh, he's still trying to kill me. Holy cow. Uh-oh, did I just get stuck? Okay, good. Yeah, sticky grenades, if you get stuck, are pretty much insta-kills, so you gotta be careful with those.
Echo 419 to Cortana. Foehammer's on station and ready for another pickup.
One thing about
Affirmative, Foehammer.
the higher
Ready for
difficulties,
desktop. Approach when ready.
not only are the enemies, like, have more health and stuff,
Good luck.
they don't necessarily have... Well, I guess they have more health. They still get killed by, like, a headshot, though. But they also, their bullets are freaking, like, magnetized to you. Like, like, it's insane how accurate they are on Legendary. Alright, let's run back to the car and we can head over to the last area, which is probably the coolest area. Can I not make it up this slope? I guess. Oh my gosh. It's too steep. Maybe if I jump. Here we go. These guys didn't really get damaged. That's cool. I'm an idiot. This is a dead end. Go, go, go. Gosh, I don't remember there being this many rocks and trees and stuff on the way in. Alright, here we go. So, I think I need to go this way. Oh, that's running into a wall. Never mind.
Warning. I picked up reports that the Covenant has located and secured the Pillar of Autumn's crash site.
So I guess we go this way then,
Good news
right?
is the captain is still alive. The bad news is that the Covenant have captured the entire surviving command crew. Let's hurry and find the final lifeboat so we can link up with the rest of the survivors.
Yeah, I'm trying to hurry. Maybe if you actually gave me a nav point. It's kind of funny how rare the navigation points are in this game. You almost never get them, which is kind of funny because games like Halo 4 have them all over the place. Oh, I think this is the way we need to go. Holy cow, we just got hit by a... You can see we got hit by a charged plasma shot. And so... Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, this is just the other side of the freaking... Ugh. I think we just drove in a big circle. Oh, this has to be it, right? Yeah, this is where I wanted to go. Shoot these guys. Stop aiming at nothing. It's kind of interesting how low the Marines' rate of fire is with the assault rifle. Like when Master Chief has the gun, it's like a duh, but when they have it, they're just like do 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 do. Gosh, the pistol's just a little too slow. So like once you get the elite shields down, they kind of stagger. But the pistol's just a little too slow to switch to where like they can like dodge away, which is annoying. I think in the later games, the pistol has like no animation when you switch to it. So can I just? Yeah, you can't even shoot till the animation is over, which makes sense. I guess you can technically cancel it if you like melee, but that takes even longer to recover from. So it's not really viable. The Needler. So the Needler is kind of like a power weapon the enemies have. If you get hit with too many of the needles, not only is it like a homing weapon, if you get hit with too many of the needles, they'll actually explode. So you'll take a lot of damage at once. So you want to try not to get hit. So even though it's like a low damage weapon, oh crap, initially, you want to try not to get hit too many times in a row before the needles explode. Like or before they go away. Is that everyone? Up here at least. I think so. Nice. That almost hit me. I love this song. This song is cool.
I've called for an evac.
Roger that. Hurry.
Alright, I think that should be all the enemies.
Secure the area before disruption rise.
I guess not. Oh. Hello. Where are all the enemies? Are there more enemies down here? Oh, there are.
That's the last of them. Roger
Oh.
that. I'm on
I
my
guess
way.
there was one guy left.
New traffic on the Covenant BattleNet. I found Captain Keyes. He's being held on a Covenant cruiser, the Truth and Reconciliation, a ship I disabled before we abandoned the Autumn.
Where are you? There you are.
Reconciliation touched down on a desert plateau roughly 300 kilometers upspin. There's our ride. Get aboard and let's get out of here.
Welcome aboard, Master Chief.
Alright.
Ready for dust off.
We're
We
just
should
gonna
move
leave
out,
all
Lieutenant,
those other
and
guys
then we'll need your help
behind.
on a rescue mission.
Alright guys, that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Next time we are going to be playing through the Truth and Reconciliation. I hope you'll join me then. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I'll see you all on the next one. Goodbye.